Hello everybody, I'm Tone300 and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Now we're in our pirate themed area of the park, and I've been building this sort of pirate themed log flume ride, but I'm not too happy with the building. I do like it, don't get me wrong, it is looking good, but it needs a lot more work. I don't think it's quite piratey enough. I'm just going to change my camera controls, I prefer this view. I do like the mast, I do like the ladder. And the clock tower I really like. I don't think it looks shabby enough. Do you know what I mean? I want to build this whole area out into a massive sprawling pirate themed area. Kind of like a real shanty town vibe to it. And I think we need to roughen this building up a bit more. I tried round here. I'm not too pleased with the way this turned out. It is starting to get dark now, so the lighting goes a bit funny this time of day. I'll put the torch on. I'm going to let the park run so it can make us some more money, because we are spending quite a lot on these rides and scenery. So let's see what we can do with this ride anyway. I don't like the fact we can see the pathways. I have been building out the queue. Should we drop into first person and have a look? So obviously I need to put a floor down in here. Maybe fill in this archway. I might leave it there. Because that was the original entrance to the ride there. But I've decided to take it upstairs onto this kind of balcony area, where the queue comes along here and then drops down to the entrance. I'm not really happy the way Planet Coaster 2 does the stairs. It changes the texture for you and there's nothing you can do about that. I want some wooden stairs in the game, guys. Come on. Frontier, sort out the stairs. It just doesn't match on the queues. It doesn't match on anything. It just doesn't look right. So yeah, that's the ride exit over there. Can we jump across to the exit? Let's have a look. I'm not going to ride it now, but this is the exit. Takes you back up through the station. Got all our sort of custom fencing in here. Try and stop people falling off. Takes you up into the clock tower, then up onto this raised area, this like raised deck building. In here I'm going to put some shops and stuff. That's just laid out ready to go. We're going to have some outdoor seating, maybe some indoor seating if the weather's bad. Might even do some covered seating out here actually. So yeah, anyhow, let's jump back out. Now, the outside of the building, the pathways are sticking out. We're going to add some planks to it because I love the planks. It's going to be the basis of our pirate town, I think, these shipwreck planks. So I'm going to add them to the group. We could resize them or we could use them as they are. What are they now? 100%. There are going to be a lot of pieces if we don't resize them, but let's have a look. I suppose really what we want is them to cover. Yeah, 120 works. Not quite sure what we're going to do with the top piece. We might have to put some more trim around, maybe some more of these jetty pieces. Now we're going to use the advanced move and dupe. It's good when you're in edit scenery mode, rather than pressing I for the multi-select, you don't need to do that. You can just hold down shift. You can't do this in general in the park, you have to be in a scenery group to do it, but it's really helpful. Kind of going to try and lock the pieces in, you know, a bit like Tetris where you see them locking into shape, but obviously we've got to cover any gaps. Alright, that's not going to work too well because that's going to be too much overlapping for me. You start to get all that blurriness, you know, that sort of glitchiness on the on the pieces. I don't like that. So let's go and multi-select these. We're going to resize them. I hope we're going to resize them. Well, you don't seem to have an option to resize. Oh, there we go, up here. Okay, so what are we going to trim this with? I think that's got a better look to it than the actual building. Yeah, what sort of planks can we use as like a cladding? I mean, we could rotate. Yeah, we could rotate some shipwreck pieces. Right, let's scale them up to 120 to start with. I think we did go a bit bigger on these, didn't we? I wish there was a single shipwreck plank. Just one plank, that's all I want. It's not too much to ask, is it? I know we've got these other planks, but they're just not the same. They haven't got this detail on them. So I want them to kind of on top. So we have to sit them right on top of the timber or kind of through it. It could go through. Show what, it's a pirate building. It's got to look a little bit janky. Okay, what I'm going to do is run that trim all the way around the building, I think. Everything is there. We've got that gap at the bottom, which doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Already liking the look of this. Okay, we need another one of these support pillars. These jetty pieces. We're going to run that down into the ground. I'm really starting to like the look of this already. I guess actually we should kind of make these planks line up. Let's just go back and do that properly. Was that a cat I just heard? What was that? I did not know there were any cats in this game. I hope my dog didn't hear me say that, because he goes mad if I mention the word cat. Oh, look what we've done with Mr. Peace off. Hang on a second, let's go back. Make sure we select all 6. Got distracted there by that cat. We'll soon select the next day, 8 PM I think it is, and it goes the next day. And we get daylight again. Okay, we don't need that many pieces selected. I think if we do 2 and then run that trim around again, we have to have this pathway to deal with as well at some point. I could just press Control and X for this, but okay, let's go down to this trim here. Make sure we select everything. Actually, we didn't want that one. How do I unselect that one? I don't know. Even that one there is going to stick out. We should be able to move that afterwards. Let's go. I don't mind that jutting out like that either. I like these little bits that stick out. I think they're cool. That already looks amazing. Okay, so we want to put some of this on the front. I guess actually if we do like a whole panel, let's make sure we select everything. Why have we got 7 selected? Ah, we seem to have got that one as well. We don't want that one. Why is that leaning over a funny angle? That's bizarre. Or is that just the camera? Might have a slight tilt on it. No, it's perfectly in line. I'm just watching it pop out of the building, so... So I'm going to make sure it's not popping out on the inside. It's not. Okay, I'll quickly run around the whole building and do this. So I'll be right back. Now we're going to carry on our log flume build, but there's a couple of problems we've still got with this ride, and the main one being is the G-force, and it's all to do with this splash here. I've had a look at the results. I've tried to test this in another park as well, save this as a blueprint, and we do have a problem here. So it's not coming up with the guests though. None of the guests are actually telling you that. The only reason I found out is because I actually loaded into one of the guests and went into their thoughts, and it said on there that the ride wasn't within their tolerances. So at the moment no one's really coming over here because they're all too scared basically. Nobody wants to ride it. The test results are here, and we seem to have 12.5 Gs somewhere. You can see here there are some dark areas where it is really high. It's not actually showing exactly what it is, but we are getting extreme G-forces around here. And there are some other higher-ish points. They're not too bad. If you see something that's really dark purple, then that's what you've got to work on. We might have to smooth this out a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. So what we're going to do first of all is fix this problem. And I tried reducing the height of this to slow it down a bit. It doesn't really make much difference. I got it down to about 10 Gs, but the only way I did this, and it's going to sound crazy, is I deleted this section and turned it into like an inversion, like a loop-the-loop basically, and that just seems crazy on a log flume to have a loop-the-loop. But that's what they like, and they will ride it with that. So we're going to do that here now in our real park. I did it in my test park just to try and get the ride to work basically. So what I'm going to do is, I've got to remember exactly how I did it. I think we're going to delete it all the way back to about there. So I'm reducing the height of the lift as well. Okay, that gets rid of the lift. Now we're on to standard track. And we're going to start, I'm just going to have a semi-gentle slope, and then we're going to extend the track. Let's just go back. Of course, my test park doesn't have any track limits, so that might not actually be possible. It's not letting us go below 60 degrees on this. Even turn track supports off. Nope. Okay, so basically we've got to try and slow this ride down before it hits the splash zone. So we've already reduced the height. I think if we go maybe down, around and back up, just to really try and take the speed out of it. Second, let's get this. It'd be quite nice to see it loop around this island. Okay, now going up we should be able to reduce the speed of this. hoping. Let's just smooth that out. Done. Right, let's hit test. Speed things up a bit. Also deleted part of the pathway just to try and direct the guests around to see what they were thinking if they did go anywhere near it. So you don't get many guests even come up here at the moment. Okay, it's coming back around. Let's hit the test button and see what happens. Keep an eye on these numbers. I could hit the live data, of course. So we hit about 6 Gs then. Which shows a way you could like select that little area just to see exactly what it is. Hopefully we should get the results in soon. I've also reduced the track length because it was just too long. People didn't want to ride it. That was the main reason they were coming up with. It's too long. So we're down to 9.2. I don't know if anyone's still going to want to ride that, but we're going to open it and see what happens. See if anyone starts heading up here or not. Who are you? Oh, the odd guest coming this way. Oh, that's a ride attendant. That definitely looks like a guest wandering. If we can get this riding properly, then we can finish off the scenery. But I don't want to put too much scenery on it until we've got it working correctly. Which way are they going to go? Are they going to ride it? No, they walked straight past it, didn't even think about it. What's our ticket prices on? We've got them on free at the moment, so I did actually put them on $12, I think it was, in the test park. Nope, not interested. So we must still be over the limit basically. Okay, I'm going to mess around with this, tweak it and see if I can get it working, and I'll be right back. guys, so we've edited our coaster. We now have it suitable for riding within tolerances. We have guests on their way. As you can see, all of these guys and girls here, all on their way. We do need to come up with a new name because Antique Coaster 1 is not going to cut it. And we also need to finish off the scenery, sort of spruce up the ride a bit more. So I'm going to do that now. I'll do a quick time lapse on it so we don't spend too long, and I'll be back again shortly. guys, as you can see, we've dressed this ride up quite a bit now and we are ready to open it. We've got guests wandering around nearby, but they were heading here, but obviously we closed the ride for further testing and stuff, which is now done. So we're going to get this ride open and get someone on it. Pricing wise, we are on custom, but I am very tempted to try the bargain price of $159. Let's give that a quick try. If no one goes for it, we'll lower it back down again. The ride is now open. It's probably our ride attendant on our way, is it? Don't know. We'll find out soon enough. We'll skip a bit of time. And while we're waiting, I'll show you what I've been doing. I mean, you've seen on the time lapse a bit, but you've got some sprinklers, some fencing. We have these little water cannons, sort of custom made out of aquatic pipes and a basic shape on the end for the guests to squirt everyone. So yeah, this ride is open. We're waiting to see. Oh, everyone's coming. Hang on a second. Here we go. Let's go back to normal speed. They are heading to the antique coaster. We haven't named this yet. We do need to come up with a name for this ride. Could be Pirates Retreat or something like that. I don't know. We're going to have a think on the name. We will get it named soon. I think this is some sort of glitch. We get that pop up every now and then. I don't really understand why. But people are heading here and they're willing to pay the bargain price of $159. This ride's going to make us a lot of money, I think. We're going to speed this up because we want to ride this now. So what, let's follow the guests in, shall we? We may have to slow this down a bit. Everyone's speeding up without us. We want to be at the front. Who's at the front? This guy? These guys? Yeah, here we go. So as you can see, this is our entrance to the ride. We've got like a piratey kind of fishing boat here, covered in barnacles. We've got a weapons rack. We've got some more weapons hanging up over here as well. We can't quite see it from here, but let's hit play. Sort of barrels of swords and things like that. There you go, you can see some over there. Up the stairs we go. So we had quite a few problems with this queue system at first. We finally managed to get it to work. This should give a nice view of the park once the park's complete. I can't wait to build the rest of this pirate area. There's our Pirate King coaster. In we go into the main station building. Heyo! Yeah, it's very difficult in such a confined space to get this queue to work coming up from above because you can't cross the paths very easily. You have to be a certain distance. And it was a lot more than I thought. I'm excited for this. This is going to be our first ever guest on this ride. Nobody has ridden this yet. In we go. Okay, we're on. I think we want to hit the ride camera actually. There we go. Yeah, there's some surprises up there on the way. I'm so excited for this. This has taken me days and days of work to get this working. Look at our money shooting up, $562,000. What a view. There's our first splashdown. A lot of this ride has changed from the first video. I had to redesign it, it was too long. I had to speed it up a bit. I do like this music. Do, 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 do. I love this bit. Actually look around when you're on there. Pirate hut with a boat. A few of those around here. Up we go for the big final splashdown. We just soaked all the guests as well. I'm so happy to see guests in this part of the park. I think I better put some body dryers in this around here somewhere. Alright, and there we are, back in the station house. Okay, so exiting the ride. Let's jump into first person. Can we jump in from here? Tell you what, let's just join a guest. See, I've done little signs so you can find your way out easily enough. We're just speeding up the exit up the stairs. Oh, mind your head there. There's a few little things I've got to tweak, but as you can see, you exit onto this raised upper deck of the building where we have our shops, gift shops, food shops, drink shops. Not going in there, are they?
FLUME.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this all turned out. Sort of sit here, have your lunch, watch the ride. And let's take a closer look over here, because I was quite pleased with how this turned out. There's a bit of sculpting of the landscape. There's 3 crazy faces in the rock, and the big hand grabbing everything. It's trying to grab you as you come past, basically. Yeah. I'm really happy with all of this. Actually made it so the ride slows right down here as well, so you feel like you're going to get caught. And off you go again. Yeah, amazing. I'm pleased with that. Leave us some comments, guys. Let me know what you think. We're going to end this one here. Do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll be back soon for some more pirate fun in our pirate themed area of Planet Coaster 2. Bye for now, everyone.